Oops. No guns. Hey, we forgot to blend our lip gloss. um, we were just listening to this beautiful thing that said, like how they said the most beautiful people don't just happen. They rise from challenges and defeat and the most tragic events. And their beauty, again, is something that's developed from those ashes. They come out with a sense of appreciation and compassion. And I wanted to share it with y'all, but I don't know what the heck I just did. It didn't allow me to. I hit something and then it went away. So, oh well. Anyway, great day, Wheatfield. What up, y'all's Wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat to Roll Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. We are a channeled messenger, a conduit for the Most High God to bring His message through onto self first and foremost, so that we can be spiritually strengthened, edified in the spirit, to bear the yoke that is on our shoulders. Thank you. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, omega, alpha. That's what they say. We pray to overflow, and it reaches out unto you. Hello, hello, beloved. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. We pray that you are spiritually edified too, strengthened to bear the yoke that's upon you, and we meet in the middle with, I'm getting community, clarity, support, unity, wholeness, to support each other through the ish. How did your beauty rise, beloved? That's what we're getting. Becoming beautiful is not something that just happens. Like, you're not just born a beautiful person. It's not about aesthetics, right? The way that you look, that you didn't have shit to do with, beloved, unless you got the surgery and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, a lot of people that have a beautiful face or whatever can be some of the nastiest damn people, because they feel like that's what beauty is. It's not skin deep. It's from the soul, beloved. And it's often born after you've been through some things and you are able to keep your spirit, right? You are able to keep your heart open. You are able to connect with other people. You are able to take that pain and transmute it into something purposeful. Now, that is beautiful. So, thank you guys so much for tapping in. General collective reading. General collective reading. I appreciate you. Too bold, too divine. Hello. Divine feminine is sublime, is what I heard. General collective reading is giving rising and beauty. Is giving you woke up like this. Rise and shine. They don't want that. They said you woke up like this. And y'all know what the song we referencing, Beyonce, I woke up like this. Okay, well, whatever. You know, that's on, beauty is in the eye of the beholder in terms of aesthetics. But it's something about waking up to yourself and loving yourself more fully that often happens after you go through some sort of tragedy, like a dark night, a nightmarish type of situation. So when you wake up from the nightmare, you discover your own beauty through your healing. So it's giving you woke up like this. That's what we got. You woke up like this. What did you live through that woke up you? What did you experience that helped you understand the beauty of self, beloved? So hopefully y'all can get with the channel message. We appreciate you so much for tapping in, for sticking around as the Alpha and Omega work this out through us. Pull together these ingredients. Y'all know it's going to start slow. Tears and Wheat to Roll Show. You sure enough never know what you're going to get. It's like that thick-ass old school Crisco, that large shit that you got to get out the can and shit, and we put it in the pan, and the Alpha and Omega come in. They turn the heat up. We get to cooking. What we cooking up, we know a little bit of what. Spirit said you woke up like this. What was the thing, the tragedy, the traumatic event, the grief, the hurt that pushed you so far into yourself? You woke up you and discovered the beauty that is within you. You held on to your heart, your compassion, your ability to have appreciation, to still see the goodness in things despite all of your suffering. So I'm stuck. That is so good. Alpha and Omega. This one. Let's get some cards. Let's play cards. Thank y'all so much again. I appreciate you. Yes, what will come in and try to break your spirit and break your confidence, but what that thing didn't conquer you, it didn't, right? You still stayed your wonderful self. You still ended up holding on to your heart, and for somebody is giving a heart of gold, still loyal to your soil, loyal to you, understanding how to pour into you, how to discern for you, how to protect you. Again, discovering the beauty of you. And look, that's what it's giving. Tower moment. What was the shit that broke? Tried to break you. For some people, they did. Break them all the way down to the dust. I mean, like the rubble, the pieces. The shit you got to sweep up. Like burned it down to the ground. Beauty for ashes. Okay? That's what we picking up. That's the vibe. You want to take this off? Okay? Look, I can't make this shit up. All the way down to the dust, burned it down to ashes. To what? But what is the beauty that you discovered by going through this? Did you get up and turn into a bitter bitch? No. Did you turn into a bitter Bob? An angry Aaron? No. Spirit said no. You kept your heart. You kept yourself. If anything, you came out this shit and you became whole. You realized that you were whole. You had to figure out which way to go. You could choose to be like the motherfuckers that's in the dark and lying and scheming and stealing and robbing and shit. Or you could figure out how to bring yourself to balance and call in justice. The justice that a person would see after they try to break you all the way down, is to see you living in your truth and your authenticity. Now that's beauty. Thank you so much. Great day, great day, great day. Great day. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I do. I appreciate your energy. Thank you. Look, King of Swords. Or was that the Swords? Nope, Cups. Ooh, see, you held on to your heart. I don't know why we were seeing swords. Truth. See, you found yourself. It's the beauty that's inside of you. Your emotions. We see Shaw of Cups, emotionally balanced, King of Cups. Somebody could have dealt with a water sign as well. You could be a water sign. And we see the Hermit going into yourself. Look. Rest, meditation. It could have been a long ass motherfucking night. It could have been a nightmare situation. It could have been in a relationship with somebody with this Four of Wands. It could have been, it's a relationship. It's always a relationship with other people. It would not matter whether it's parents, mother, father, whether it's siblings, cousins, auntie, uncles, shit that happens in the home. Whether it's a live-in partner or somebody that you married. It could be something with children. It's always a relationship. It's always a connection. Something that hurt you in relationship or connection to another person. That shit gets so damn heavy where, boom, tower moment. I know I have had, such heavy relationships and people who have been around this channel for a long time. We only been here for about 3 years. But if you have been here like a long time supporter of the We Feel, you guys have heard my suicidal stories. Like I was suicidal from a very young age. I want to say my first attempt on my life was probably about 15, but that was because of all of the shit we had been through and our experiences thus far. It wasn't very nice. We got to the point where we did succeed at unaliving ourselves, but it wasn't to be because I'm still sitting in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes things could take you down so far. Relationships relationship event after event after event till you just give the fuck up, beloved. And that's why I was saying, like, sometimes it can break you all the way down to the dust where you do give up. But when we were able to heal from those situations, we found the beauty that was within us. We started to be to transmute all of that pain into purpose, which is why we're here doing this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely giving shortcuts, balancing your emotions, balancing your energy, balancing your spirit. And the nine, as giving a release, a ending, but all of those things made you receive something from the infinite that helped you realize who you are. It's giving a spiritual downpour. It's like somebody changing everything around. And for some reason, I'm seeing this person as kind of tattered, and the spirit has been giving us now obstacles cleared, right? Or new obstacles cleared. So it could be something else that you are facing, or it could be, yeah, something current for somebody, an obstacle, and it's given that the Most High God is clearing it. There's an open door that's coming in. For some reason, I'm hearing old girl from fucking Frozen, Anna, when she was saying, love's an open door. So not just love, romantic love, but it could be you. Yeah, see, something has been cleared. Something has been released. Releasing ritual. I release all stored negative emotions, trauma, and energetic blockages from my physical and spiritual being. Absolutely. Absolutely. You done been through the shit. You done been through the Ten of Swords. You done been through the Tower moment stemming from home and relationships. It's been given a long night, like a nightmarish type of energy. And it's something about this space right now. I don't know for somebody in your timeline or even in your healing journey if you have really addressed some other things, but it's given right now. New obstacles have cleared. It's giving now obstacles cleared. It's giving open door energy. Open door energy. See, timeline shift. The door is open, beloved. Thank you to the spirit. Thank you so much, spirit. I collapse all timelines and limitations, and consciously choose the reality that resonates with my highest joy and fulfillment. You talking about everything happening in divine timing, getting that spiritual guidance in the hermit. You have hit the breakthrough, is what is given, illuminated. You woke up like this. Illumination. That's how you woke up. You woke up like this. What was the shit that woke you up, beloved? I just keep hearing it. And I am not a big Beyonce fan, but you know, they be playing their shit like it's no tomorrow, so it gets stuck in your head. My daughter is my sister daughter. My sister's spirit reincarnated through my daughter. She is a Beyonce fan. Right, so we heard Renaissance so many times I couldn't help but, end up liking it because it was a good album, though. I did like Renaissance. And she did a lot of work on her voice because that girl, she was not the most talented one in the group. I heard, what was we listening to? Something from back in the day, Destiny's Child, when they was young, like 17, 18, something like that. And her voice was like cats or like something. I was like, she sounds so terrible. What? But we know. Confirmation. Anywho. Evolution, yeah, her voice has definitely evolved. I don't know what kind of fucking technology they putting on top of her shit, or if she just really done spent a lot of money to reset or renew or do some surgery on her vocal cords or something, because she damn sure don't sound the way that she used to. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, see, look, when we just talking about our Beyonce voice, oh my goodness. But you know what? I was watching a video. Have y'all ever see where people catch You know, cats that actually sleep in the bedrooms with they people. You know what I mean? Like they sleep on the bed with their owner, they sleep in the bed with the baby. You know, to be some sort of, now you could take it for what it's worth, but it's a thing where like it's like people be like a campaign against cats. It was for a minute, right? Like they are animals that have ability to sense other spiritual beings. And I was watching this one this rising, and the cat was sleeping in the crib with the baby, and it was a kitten, but it woke up and it was like looked, and then it just started fighting it like shh, right, trying to keep something away from the baby. We couldn't see what it was, but you could see it. And there's been so many videos like that of cats like protecting their owners at night, where like spirits, or even if they just on a couch sleep or something like that, it doesn't just have to be at night. So, and it was like protecting the infant is what we were getting. And we were just talking about how narcissism, we have a theory. We don't know it to be true. Obviously, we cannot prove it. But the spirit has already discerned to us that it is a spirit that tries to inhabit, and it affects children, right? And they grow up with this type of energy. So somehow or way, people become susceptible to spiritual influence. And yeah, they can come in and settle in. Divine Destiny is coming through this one, and we see aligned action. So somebody is being called to take some sort of aligned action. Oh, see, beautiful. You woke up like this. You woke up like this, right? That's what we're getting. Yeah, thank you so much, greatest warlock. I appreciate you. See, inner divinity. Whatever this tower was, it taught you to go within yourself and discover your inner divinity. It may have even been an opportunity for you to learn discernment. It may have even helped you understand your spiritual gifts. You maybe have changed your daily choices, and also it's given something about clear cognizant. See, one of your gifts could be clear cognizant. That's that discernment, the ability to know. Do you want to take this off? Yeah, clear cognizant. They said the ability to know, to feel. When your gut speaks to you, you know. You know. And it could have came from something very, very traumatic. We see daily choices. I'm building a powerful momentum of positive habits through consistent daily choices. So continue to look at what it is you're choosing on a daily basis. You could choose to be an ugly ass person. Just because you are aesthetically pleasing or meeting to some sort of beauty standard that changes throughout the ages, right? That doesn't mean that you are a beautiful person. It just means that you meet a beauty standard that's set by other people. That's outside validation. That's not real shit. But when you go through the ugliness, the trauma, the tragedies, you know, just the absolute worst, the ten of swords to the tower, and you still hold on to your heart, compassion, the ability to understand other people, to transmute that pain you went through, not only into self-discovery, but the ability to be purposeful unto others, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. And it's given you, that's, look, whatever you went through, that's what woke up you. And now you woke up like this. What is the this? Are you still trying to decide him and how you're going to be moving forward? Because I went through that shit. It was like a mindset for a minute. Not like I could never get into it because that's just not my spirit. But it was a thought, a conversation when I was angry. Damn, I should just be a bitch too. You know what I mean? It seems like the ugly people are the ones that just act the nastiest and all this shit. They're the ones that get all the attention. They're the ones that get the support. You know, like that squeaky wheel concept, like the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Like if you just keep making a whole lot of motherfucking noise, then you get the attention and shit that you need, the oil to be put on you. I can't, that's not my makeup. My heart doesn't allow me to do that. It's something that says, no, you are not that. You are not designed to be that. That's not the spirit that's on you. What I need you to do is understand what you went through and allow it to grow and develop you. And that's what we did. So that's what they telling us to tell you. Right. Yeah, you become like them, but you don't have to become like them. Because they act like that doesn't mean that that's the way that you are supposed to respond back. The lesson is the ability to hold on to yourself. Don't allow the tragedies to take you away from you. To me, that's when they get the victory. I hold the victory simply because I learn to be myself. I continue to be myself. I expand myself. I grow myself. I'm able to take all that pain and that tragedy, all that energy, and transmute it into greater goodness, beloved. You can handle this. You can. It taught me flexibility. It taught me discernment. It taught some things I had no control over. I couldn't control what was going on in the household. I couldn't control my parents' relationship. I couldn't control what was happening to people around me or what was perpetrated onto me. I couldn't control that. It was like in a nightmare in the household. You never know what the fuck was going to happen. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. You know, it's like shit. What's gonna happen today, beloved? Right? Hey, you on pins and needles. You have no clue, no stability, no consistency. The only thing we could do was realize to trust that it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Not that and we just got a different meaning on trust today, which is exactly what they just said. Trusting you doesn't mean that you do what I expect you to do. Trusting you means that I trust that you gonna do whatever the fuck is you gonna do. I trust that you gonna do you. And that's just it. So whatever you do, I got to accept it. It is what it is. I get to choose how to respond to it. I can set my boundaries and move around, beloved, based on what you did. And I trust me to do me. And that's it. Trust today, beloved. Different meaning. Focus on gratitude. Focus on gratitude. That's right, Lee. Stand on business. We'll see you when you get back, though. Take care of your shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Todd. Thank you so much. But that's what they told us. We got that today. I said, that's beautiful. Because sometimes we be thinking that trust is broken when somebody doesn't do what we expect them to do. No, you broke your own trust by expecting them to do what you think they should do. Right? It's given, I trust you to do what you're going to do. You're going to be you. If you are a loyal, dedicated, committed person, that's what you show me, then okay, I can connect to you. Discernment says you offer safety. And I have to trust myself in order to be in my process to ensure my discernment is doing what I've given it time to discern. I can't tell whether you loyal if I met you 3 weeks ago. That's not enough time. Is that no. Spirit say have patience. Let them show you who they are. And then trust them to be who they are. Shit. Set limits with draining people. See, sometimes it's just no. And sometimes you just have to observe. Don't absorb it all. Observe it. Watch them so that they can show you who they are. I don't give a shit what you tell me. I'm going to listen and see if what you tell me lines up to what you're doing. If it don't line up, then no, I'm going to trust what you're showing me over anything that you're saying. You could be talking out of the side of your goddamn neck. I done learned that. Clear cognizant. What does my gut say? Observe. Set limits with draining people. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit such as, I only got 10 minutes to listen. Self-care is respectful and empowering. Who are the people in your life that just call you to fucking tell you all their problems? Send me some positivity. That's a difference with people. Who are you setting not only am I hearing, listen, they giving me who are you listening to? What are you consuming? What are you absorbing from these people? You know how a person's disposition is. It's not beautiful to sit up there and talk to a person that complains all day long. Nothing is positive. Everything is a complaint. Like consistently complaining. And I, for some reason, I'm not getting no highs. It's giving baseline negativity. Like everything is negative or just like, oh, there's nothing going on today. I guess nobody's around. I guess, it's giving very Eeyore ass energy. A lot of people who've been through the worst shit you would not even know. They are some of the most happiest, joyful, compassionate, beautiful people. And if you sat down and talked to them and heard their story, you would be shocked. It's giving your mouth on the floor. And some of these people that sit up here and complain about some negative shit, it's like, are you seriously complaining about that? I'm not diminishing nobody's emotions and how they feel about themselves and their situation. But at the same time, it's like, I done met people who come from places where they have experienced like not just essay, not even just in families or, perpetrated by other people, being unalived or, long-term medical situations like being in comas and coming back and series of, bout with disease in the body, overcoming cancer. You talking about serious shit. People who come from countries where they've seen war and bombs and, just this nightmarish of a situation, refugees. And some of these people have the kindest hearts and dispositions after going through some of the most tragic shit. You know what I'm saying? And then here you are upset because your car just broke down. Your boss said some bullshit. Your baby daddy is on trash. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what your life is filled with, is those little types of irritations. And again, I'm not diminishing anybody's experience. But when you think about the hand, it's like being at the table. Look, set clear boundaries again with these types of people, Spirit is saying, right? If you are at the dinner table and I got my whole life experience on my plate, and you over there talking about giving me your life experiences and everything that you've been through, and then they say, I would trade places with you because you can't see all the shit that's on my plate. You just see the end result, right? The beauty that we got out of those ashes after we alchemized the pain and we were switch it, and I give you that plate, you would give me my shit back. You would be like, oh no, I don't know if I can deal with that. I'll just keep my shit that I got and figure out how to deal with it. And that's generally the situation. You start talking to people and you find out that they done been through some of the most heinous shit, and then you question like, damn, I don't even know if I could have got through that. How did you get through that? Let alone, how did you get through that and still hold on to your mental? That'd be the first question. You still saying you still got your mental? Damn, right? And then you find out and you see their heart that shines through. That's beautiful. How did you get through all of that with your mind intact and your heart posture is still such a way that you have empathy and compassion and sympathy for others at the end of the day? It didn't turn you into somebody that has to be sat down in a ward, somebody that's just a perpetrator now onto other people hurting because somebody hurt them. It takes a special kind of person to do that. And that is beautiful, to hold your heart intact. Set boundaries. Draining ass people. It's okay for you to say no and protect your energy. You got somebody that's coming towards you that want to complain about every little bitty thing draining out your energy. Spirit says set limits. Yeah, honor your inner child is coming through. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? I'm getting play. Yes, so play today, right? Cherish this precious being within you. If you went through a lot of things, especially when you were young, you probably need inner child healing. A lot of us still need to heal the inner child or honor it. It is still a part of you that needs attention, beloved. Like, especially some of us who had to grow up fast, like you had to mature. You didn't get a chance to sit in that space as a child and just enjoy the fullness of childhood, right? I'm getting imaginative play. Imaginative play is one of those things that help you manifest, Sache. You think about all the wonderful things that you could be when you grow up, right? You are moving into a space of wonderment, right? It is not what I need to do to survive today or get through this moment. Right, inconsistency in the household could look like today, I might, mama or daddy or whoever might be up making breakfast. It might be food in the kitchen so I can make a bowl of cereal. The next day, it might not be no food in there to make a cereal. Mom or daddy could be drunk. They could be on whatever they're addicted to. Didn't even come home last night. Now it's just on you. You could have siblings that you had to care for. So you're stepping into the parental role of doing things that the parents should be doing. You are looking after your own safety and feeling, instead of just feeling safe. We read this study today, or just like a snippet on a tribe of hunters and gatherers that are still like separated deep in the forest. I think it's somewhere either in the rainforest or it's in Africa somewhere. I'm not for sure. I can't remember the location. But this tribe of people, they're still hunter gatherers, right? And so they never leave the children, the infants, unattended. Right, they're always being held, not just by the mothers, but by the fathers as well. I think fathers spend like 57% of the time, 55, a little over half the time, holding and caring for the children, even to the point of like the infants, they will allow them to suckle even though they can't nourish them. But it's a comfort thing, right? Just like why we give babies pacifiers. To suckle gives them comfort. So this tribe, they share equal, not just equal, but they share parenting in general. And they make sure the child is always safe. Not only are they kept safe, but they feel safe and they feel comforted. They are never unattended, ever. They don't lay them, like just lay them down in the crib or something like that. Let them cry, learn how to self-soothe and all of this shit. No, because we would continue. We'd be like, oh, you gonna spoil that baby. You got to put that baby down. You know what I'm saying? That's our mentality. But that's not theirs. And they've been doing this untouched in their civilization for thousands of years. So what does that mean? That their children grow up with a sense of safety that's unparalleled to anything. And then they asked a question, which I thought was kind of dumb in the article. They was like, well, why do you think they never put them down? One, they're in a hunter-gatherer society. That comes from protection of your lineage. If you put the baby down and just leave it by itself, then something else will come in and attack the baby. So you will lose your child because you in the wild. That just made sense to me. I didn't even understand why they asked the question. I damn near stopped reading the article when I read that part, because I'm like, that's just not smart. But it brought me to the other thing, like with the little kitty cat that was guarding the baby in the crib, and then the baby was under spiritual attack. It was under, and I say spiritual because it was an essence or an energy that could not be seen with our 3D eyes. We wouldn't sense it, but the cat could. And it was like, shh, like, get your ass the fuck up out of here. Like, what is that? So it's giving attacks on a variety of different levels, not just from prey, not just from people in the home, right? But other energies too. How do you figure out how many, I don't know, it's something about protecting you. And how do you figure out what's on the people that's coming around you? Some of these folks got spirits on their ass because some of these people don't even like cats. They don't like dogs. They don't like pets. They got by something. People got. People got by something. So if you are a person that's healing, and in order for you to hold on to your good energy, Spirit says set limits with draining people. If they drain your energy, that's a vampiric spirit. So get their ass the fuck away from you, or only give them a few minutes. You know what? Especially if they want to keep talking to you about the same shit over and over and over again. How many times we done talked about this failed relationship? How many times we done talked to you about this? How many times you done told me about this same situation? And you don't want to change shit? Daily choices. Daily choices. Every day you get to choose to do something new. You get to choose to transmute that pain. You get a chance to protect you, to heal you, to wake up from that fucking illusion, the nightmare that you living in, and do something different, to shift your whole timeline. You get to change it. You get to choose to release that shit. And if you choosing to stay in it, but you want somebody to continuously listen to you, no, I gotta set the limit. I gotta set the limit. Boundaries. Boundaries. I look. Spirit said no and no and no. Yeah, throat chakra. See, you got to tell her ass no. Spirit said no and no and no. Hell no. Throat chakra. No and no and no. Miracles is coming through. Sache away. I love it. I love it. And you get to discern. Shantae, you stay. Sache away. Fuck out of here, Ashe. Miracles. Spirit said, now obstacles are clear. You set limits with these people. You set boundaries. You remove the obstacles that are pulling on you. Don't absorb this shit. Observe it. Observe what's going to happen when you start setting limits so that you can hold on to your beauty, beloved. You woke up like this. You already been through the shit. You already shifted your timeline. You already released that nonsense. Don't allow new obstacles to come in, beloved. Clear the new shit. What is the new that's in front of you, that's blocking you? Because you showed up and you beautiful. You done woke up and now you the woke one and people want to bring you all they shit. Spirit said, no, no, no. You got a limit. You can either listen or don't. It's up to you. And I trust you to do whatever you gonna do. But I know this too. I trust me enough to say I'm not gonna keep on listening. I gave you what I gave you. You don't want it. Go on. Take this here. Look like the doctor, take 2 of these. But don't call me in the morning. They said, don't call me in the morning. Go do something with yourself. Discover the ability to go within you and you will find the remedy. Miracle is already in you. Divine masculine energy, the Most High Omega say, don't keep running and crying about the same shit. You go into the self, and I gave you the answer, beloved. I gave you the answer. Every day you want to keep coming back and screaming about the same thing, and you're still not understanding. You still not understanding? Focus on the gratitude. You lived through it. You got the victory. Now today you get to choose to release that shit or continue to replay it. Which one you gonna do? You gonna continue to replay it? You gonna continue to relive it? Then that's your choice. You got free will, beloved. Free will. You can either have it make you or break you, wake you up or just stay in proverbial sleep to what? It's your choice. It's your choice. Seriously, daily choices. The power of your throat, the power of your tongue. Speak your life. Call in your power. Command it. Command self. Look, Gaia energy coming through. Crown chakra, do you not understand this? They said the frequency of crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our ability, our spiritual. I don't know why we saw ability, but we'll come back to that. It says supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Transmute the pain into light. You went through it and you survived it, so therefore you are a conqueror over it. Why are you still speaking the negativity over yourself? Why are you still calling it? Why are you not transmuting it? Why are you not releasing it? Why are you not allowing it to drive you towards your purpose, beloved? That anger is useful. That everything that you went through, you could use to elevate you. And the more you elevate, the more you stay compassionate and sympathetic and empathetic, the more you are able to be purposeful. And that shit is beautiful. That's beautiful. Sacral chakra, what can you create from it? What will you create from it? That's why we were studying on the can, because they don't want can. They said, what will you create from it? The willpower to do it, beloved. Solar plexus, what will you do with it? So we see that little yellow that's in here. What will you do with all this energy that's inside of you? The orange flower of life supports our ability to flow with our desires, stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. To manifest success and abundance. And manifest is given the energy to bring it into fruition, into the 3D, that which already lives inside of you. You manifest you. Your life oftentimes looks like you. When you are organized and you are ordered and you are calm, you are in a place of tranquility and serenity, then you build a life of tranquility and serenity and calm. But if you are chaotic and erratic on the inside, if you are unhealed and you are full of pain, you are masking pain, then your world becomes a mask of pain, an illusion of pain. You see pain everywhere. You see chaos everywhere. The war that's inside of you is reflected outside of you. You see everything through a state of war and conflict. If you understand that no matter what you've gone through, you hold on to the beauty that is inside of you, then you can find beauty on the outside of you. Prosperity. You are always prosperous. Look, divine feminine energy. Divine feminine. Right? You are always prosperous. You always have the ability to create, and it's given in a not so obvious ways, allowing things to come together. Right? Allowing it to converge, to be integrated, taking the bad with the good, beloved. And if the good outweighs the bad, right, that justice scale, then it's all good. It was for the good. It's lifting up the good. You have the ability to do it. You are prosperous in your energy. The ability to create limitless possibilities, limitless potentiality. But what will you do with it? Will you choose to create more chaos and conflict, or will you allow the beauty that is you to emerge, beloved? The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes up our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides, beloved. The universe provides. I'm hearing Tamala Mann. God provides. So why do I worry about my life? Yeah, romantic love is coming through again. Oh, look, alchemy. Shoot. I'm hearing fall in love with life. Romance. Being in a romantic relationship with the universe itself. Omega energy. Okay. That's what I just heard. It's something about being in the energy of love and being in love with all things, expressing love, your inner peace that brings in and calls in that same frequency, lifts it up. And if we could all do that, I feel like we would be in a much better place, beloved. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude, which is why that honoring your inner child is so important. That childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. That's what they said. And to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. That's so awesome. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. Why worry when you can wonder? And to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. I woke up like this. That's what I heard. Perception. How do you see it? How do you see things? Did you see it as a catalyst that woke you up, beloved? I woke up like this. I woke up with compassion. I remember who the fuck I am. I woke up like this. I woke up and I understood my magic that is within. The death, the 13, that's the other side, that flipped the mirror of my magic, 31. The death and transition that I went through. The tower moments made me understand what was on the inside, beloved. The magic within. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. And didn't we mention imaginative play in terms of your honoring your inner child? The ability to have wonderment, to imagine, right? A big part of your ability to wield your magic is healing the inner child. So not only can you wonder, but you can open yourself up to imaginative play. Imaginative images or visualizing is a part of your ability to manifest. It is a part of your manifestation techniques and meditative practices. If you can't see yourself in a different timeline, if you can't imagine yourself as being different, being new, doing the wonderful things that your heart desires to do, then you can't do this. You can't build yourself new. Some people can't imagine life being anything different than what it is. And for them, they are right. And life will continue to deliver them the evidence of their own belief. What are they doing? They are still wielding their magic. They are building their own reality. They continue to live in the nightmare because that's all that they believe. They can't imagine anything different. Can you imagine yourself being safe? Can you imagine yourself being secured and stable? Can you allow yourself to wonder about the joyous things of life that you have yet to discover? Stand in your authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful. It is direct and realized, yet is receptive, wise, and loving. Loving. Hold on to your heart, beloved. Gaia coming back through. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another. We are whole, we are complete, nothing broken and nothing missing. Just as we are connected to our great mother, the divine feminine, the essence, the spirit that birthed all things, the consciousness itself, it fills us. Yeah, the universe that birthed us all. Merkaba, light body activation. You woke up like this. That's how you woke up, beloved. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. That birthed us all. That created us all. For we are creation, consciousness. Consciousness. Whether you are aware of it or not, beloved, it makes no difference. It makes no difference. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on the multi-dimensional aspects of ourselves. And we saw the multi-dimensional aspect in this deck, but we didn't pull it. We didn't even say it, but we did see it. Yeah, I felt the hint to say it, and we didn't. We denied it. We didn't follow it. So be sure to follow the hints, the cues that the spirit gives you. It's for a reason. It all comes together at the end, beloved. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all of the multidimensional aspects that show up. Multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. It's given all of the multidimensional aspects that show up, everything that show up in your life, and include them in your reality. Integrate them. They all happen. It is what it is. You cannot change it. But what's the reason? What's the purpose? If the reason and the purpose is for you to realize that you are sleeping, you are waking up, then it's purposeful. The pain is purposeful. What will you do with it? What are the seeds of potential that came out of it? You didn't come out of it with nothing. You definitely learned something. And if you didn't learn, then you are damned to repeat it. You got to get the lesson. And if you are sitting in a space of bitterness because you allowed it to harden your heart, then you damn sure will live a life that's just full of negativity and suffering. And I don't know if that's what you want. But there are energies out here that do delight in suffering. They're just, low vibrational by nature, right? But even we accept that too. I trust you to do what you're going to do. But I'm thankful. Because what they do is they awaken you. They awaken all of you. The same way they awakened us too. Yeah, spiritual gifts. Tells you who you are. And again, those daily choices. And here's that card, multi-dimensional. The one that we told you we bypassed and we didn't pull it. But we remembered when they cracked open on spiritual gifts and we saw daily choices that multi-dimensional was right behind it. We remembered. Maybe that's the purpose. It's for you to remember who you are, beloved. You woke up like this. I send healing, love to my past, present, and future selves, unifying all aspects of my soul in sacred harmony. Unifying all aspects. What does that say? Focus our attention on the multi-dimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Your past self still shows up. What? We can include them in our reality. Ideal reality. Right? You remember your past self. You remember your child self. Right? So include it in your reality. Honor your inner child. You understand who you are right now, your present self. Honor it. You are who you are right now, beloved. Can you honor your future self? Have you imagined it? What do you see? Can you honor your future self now? That's beautiful. I send healing love to my past. Honoring my inner child, I heal that. I heal my present self, right? And I even heal my future self. Because my future self is the highest version that I can imagine of us, which is why your imagination is so important. Who says that you can't be? And if you didn't have the ability to imagine as a child because that gift of imagination and wonderment was stolen from you, they don't get to continue to be that thief. You can take it back. You can step into recovery. You can imagine now. Nobody said because you grew to the age of maturity that you had to relinquish your child. You don't. You can learn to play. So Spirit said, what will you play today? Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Etoro show where you show enough never know what you're going to get. This was an awesome message. Spirit said you woke up like this. It's giving beauty. You woke up. And the things that woke you up, they be tough. When I say tough, but when you hold on to your heart and you are able to understand, it's given like the prosperous, the ability to just tap into all of these limitless possibilities, everything that you can create, right? How everything comes together, that we are infinitely connected, this cosmic web. It's so much that we can do. It's so purposeful. And how all of us need people like you, beings like you, that hold on to your heart and your love, the appreciation, the compassion, the joy, the bliss, the serenity, the tranquility, the desire for it. Gaia needs it. The universe needs it. It's so many heavy energies out here and people allowing themselves to be taken over by negativity, choosing daily to sit in a world of pain and continue to inflict it upon others. If we be the balancing change agents and you understand that what you went through just only woke up the beautiful being that is you, then maybe there's something that you should do. For one, speak life and beauty over you. But do that for others too. My voice is strong, my words flow effortlessly, and my message is always understood. Somebody needs to set limits with draining people. Set limits. Be an example. Be an example. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Good. I'm so gladly. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself, beloved. Which one? This one? 5 of coins. Yeah, you might be a voice to those who are still feeling out there. Your voice could be the difference to help a person, but also observe and know when a person doesn't want to be helped. Spirit is giving me set limits. Because sometimes people delight in their affliction. They do. Yeah, 3 of coins, 8 of swords. So you could be trying to work with somebody that's trapped in a mental mind trap, right? And it's not your job, right, to try to snatch them up out of their energy. And they only do what they do so that they can siphon off your energy, other people's energy. Some people can't wait to have a problem to call and talk about it. And I understand that because I had friends in relationships, the only thing we talked about was problems. Like, I had to think about it like, damn, every time we get on the phone and we talk, only thing we talk about is what's been going on. Hey, Hal, what's up with you? I was just calling to check in. And before you know it, it's just a spiel of complaints. And some of them don't even mean shit. Some of them is just like, it's the littlest irritant. And when you compare it to real shit, you'll be like, why am I even amplifying that narrative or that emotion? Why give it voice, additional energy? It's so many other things to connect over. In this world, there's so much beauty. So if you got them people in your life, or if you have a tendency to do that, see that in self and balance that. Anything else? Yeah, Five of Swords. See, mental mind trap. It's just conflict and complaints over things. You can choose to let it go. That's what the infinite intelligence said. Shaw of Swords. So the moon is here. If that's your shadow energy and you need to pull that up into your aware consciousness, like that's some subconscious shit below the surface, allow it to come up and reveal itself, beloved. Judgment. Choose to give it up. Choose to use your voice to amplify positivity. Every word that you speak, you're casting a spell over yourself. You're creating your own reality. See? Be inspirational. What is the message, though? Bring some good news. Malika of Staffs. Moving from the page to the Queen. Bring some good news. You are always manifesting. And it's something about Malika because she's beautiful. She done been through the fight. She done been through the struggle. But she still held on to her beauty. But with this coin, this card, I don't know, I heard coin. So if something could be about coin, I don't know if somebody's going through something with money, financially, or just low vibrational energy. Everything that, look, because we started with this, Malika could definitely be energy that is aesthetically beautiful, meets the beauty standard. Like, I mean, like most guys would say that she's mighty fine, but mighty fine only got your ass somewhere half the time, and the other half either got you cussed out, Five of Swords, or Five of Pentacles coming up short. Peep this though, right? So be careful. I'm definitely getting Caroline. Roses really smell like ooh, 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 ooh. Message for somebody. It's something about having a tranquil spirit, moving in peace. Six of Swords, choosing to move away from the bullshit. Speaking peace, beloved. That shit is beautiful. Standing in your authority, Sultan energy, Emperor energy. Being in control. Setting boundaries with limiting people. Draining people. Could be a new start for somebody. The ability to say fucking no to these types of energies. Judgment. Three of Swords. The Star. See that heartache and grief. You woke up. Hello, beauty. To the next now. I love you. I got to go. Got to go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for letting us get out those last messages. You never know what we gonna get. We just don't know. I love you like we love us, though. We can't love you any more than we love ourselves, and that's just period, beloved. Cannot meet you any deeper than I have met myself. So today, go 1% further. Just a little bit. Get to know you, love you a little bit more, beloved, and then we share it. We exchange it, right? I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that created us all, beloved, birthed all of creation. For we are the only begotten, the infinite intelligence breathing, because your word lives, beloved. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.